The number one reason why 99.9% of guys suck with girls. Fellas, stop what the heck you're doing now and pay attention. This video is probably one of the most important videos I've ever made, so listen up. The biggest reason why 99.9% of guys suck when it comes to dealing with girls boils down to one mistake. That mistake is, y'all get attached too quickly. Fellas, let me repeat, stop getting attached. This is what causes all the fuck and causes guys to turn into serial killer stalkers. You see, fellas, most guys will initially demonstrate high value around a girl that they're casually dating or in a relationship with. These guys will do everything correct at the beginning, like text 3 hours later, no compliments, make their own needs a priority, pass all confidence tests. But slowly, after a few months of getting closer to the girl, they gradually end up weakening over time and getting more and more attached. Suddenly, they start doing the following bad habits: texting back within 60 seconds, constant compliments, failing all confidence tests. The reason why this destroys your game with girls is because you guys end up getting booty whipped and placing the girl on a pedestal. This causes the girl to pull away and causes you to start fearing she's slipping away. So you start chasing harder and harder to get things back to the way they were. The issue a lot of guys face is that they've invested so much time into getting the girl that they can't even bear the thought of losing her and wasting all that time they spent trying to get her in the first place. In other words, they are chasing their investment and trying to regain her cooperation, like how things used to be in the beginning. They have become attached. At this point, they've been hit with oxytocin hormone, which causes them to develop feelings. Essentially, at this point, they've been f***ed. Fellas, you need to get out of this beta male mindset and stop being a giant mangina.
Act like a man! What's the matter with you?
Now I know what y'all thinking, but Don, when I say, how do I stop getting so attached to girls? Well, shit. Look, like Don, when I say, gotta put y'all on some game right now, don't he? Okay, here are 9 ways to keep yourself detached from girls. Number 1, limit non-sexual attention. The number one thing you want to limit with girls that creates an attachment and gets you emotionally invested with women is your non-sexual attention. This includes stuff like talking on the phone, texting, hanging out in public places, etc. Fellas, the most valuable thing you have as a man is your time. The more of an attachment you build, the harder it'll be for you to walk away because you won't want to waste all the time you've already invested into her. Cause fellas, when you put a lot of time into her, you ain't gonna want to let it go so easily. This will result in you getting more and more whipped and more desperate to regain her cooperation. So try to minimize wasting too much non-sexual attention. Number 2, stop stalking her socials. Bruh, if you're spending time lurking a female's page, you not on your purpose. No cap. Quench your thirst. Stalking a girl's social media draws you in emotionally because it means she's on your mind, even when you're not physically with her. It's crazy how much time dudes spend on social media just thirsting over a chick. You need to limit the amount of time she's on your mind. Fellas, the problem with this is you're building up your emotional investment by constantly watching stories or checking her IG. The more you are emotionally invested in her, then the stronger the attachment will be. Fellas, you need to channel your inner strength to avoid the temptation to check her page. So stop stalking her socials now, bruh. Number 3, stop simping. Stop splashing your cash on her. If you're buying a girl expensive gifts, taking her out to fancy restaurants, paying her bills, buying her diamond rings, or lending her money, then you're turning into a simp trying to impress her with your wallet. The more you do these classic simp moves to impress her, the more your monetary investment will increase. This means that if one day she suddenly starts slipping away, you're gonna be tossing and turning in your bed thinking about all your wasted monetary investment. This results in you feeling like you've lost out and she won. This may cause you to get salty or mad and ultimately causes you to chase her and chase your wasted money. So keep your financial investment down. Number 4, master your emotions. Arguing or getting emotional with a girl draws you in emotionally because you'll still be thinking about her even when she's not around. This means she's gonna be living in your head rent-free because you'll still be thinking about the argument over and over again. Don't be fazed whenever a girl tries to make you angry, mad, or emotional. Believe me, player, every girl will do this, but only true dominant males will have the strength to not be fazed. The key is to remain emotionally detached whenever she tries to pull this stunt. If she sees that you can keep your cool, she'll eventually stop. So next time you are talking to a girl and you suddenly see her mood swing, don't let it move you off center. Stay composed and master your emotions. Number 5, have more options. The best way not to get attached to a girl is to have other options. If you only got one girl that you're dealing with, then you're going to develop a dependence to this one chick, both mentally and physically. Having only one option most likely means you'll be investing all your time and energy into this one person, which will cause you to be reliant on her. If she pulls away, that leaves you in a situation because you're gonna fear ending up alone. So this causes you to chase and pursue her. Whereas if you had multiple options, you wouldn't care. You'd have an abundance mentality and would be like, on to the next one. Number 6, get on your purpose. Fellas, you need to get on your purpose. Being on your purpose will mean you'll be too occupied with your grind rather than focusing on her. Remember, the more time you spend thinking about her or hanging around with her, the more attached you'll get. So get back on your grind, G. I don't care what your purpose is. Whether you're a rapper, gamer, blogger, baller, or athlete, just get back on your hustle, G. Make sure it's your main focus. Number 7, girls will be girls. A great way to remain detached from a woman is to never forget that these girls could be talking to multiple other dudes. By having this mindset, nothing a woman does will ever surprise you and will increase the likelihood you'll remain detached. Girls have more options due to the large volume of simps out there. You can sometimes be doing everything right with a girl, but things still might not work out. So remember that girls will be girls, and that'll help you remain detached. Number 8, no pillow talking. For those of you who don't know what this is, it's basically when you and a girl are cuddling up in bed gossiping like little bitches. Fellas, if you're pillow talking with the women that are screwing you, just know she gonna tell another nigga when she through with you. Which means if you're telling her secrets or big plans and your relationship turns sour, then you're probably too scared to fully let her go because you fear she might tell someone. Now I know what y'all are thinking, but Don wanna say, what does pillow talking have to do with investment and attachment? Well, in the same way a deep attachment or strong investment in a girl causes you to chase and pursue her when she's pulling away, pillow talking and spilling secrets can cause you to chase and pursue a girl out of fear she might spill the tea. Essentially, you've become relegated to her out of fear she has dangerous leverage over you. So be conscious what y'all pillow talk about. Number 9, be careful who you date. This one ties in nicely with the previous point. Fellas, be careful who you date. Imagine you're dating your boss or a coworker. When goes sour, then that can cause lots of problems. Equally, if you're dating someone who you see regularly in daily life, imagine if things were to go south. You might be less willing to walk away because you're scared things might get awkward. This means you won't have the balls to leave, which might cause her to walk all over you because, once again, she has leverage over you. So be careful who you date. That's it, fellas. Like, comment, sub.
Gang, gang, gang.